Hey everyone, Scott here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to copy a deck from OCTGN over into Untap. So as you can see on the screen before us, I got OCTGN open here and Untap open in the background. So first thing we do, we want to go to the deck editor. Let's make it full screen so we can see it a bit better. We want to get the deck that we want to copy over, we want to load it into the editor. In this case, I'll choose this King Cold deck that I have built. So you can see here it's full deck with the leader and the field card, and we have a main deck. We don't have a sideboard. If you did have a sideboard, this process still works exactly the same way. So next thing we want to do is we want to go export as. Then you want to save it somewhere that you can find it. You could maybe move it to the desktop if that's easier for you. If you want to keep it in the default place on your computer, but you want to be able to get there quickly, you can click up here, copy, and then let's save this deck out as, just call it cold, and then we open an Explorer window, click up here, hit paste and enter, and here we can see it's saved as a text file. So next thing we want to do is open the text file. Then we want to copy our deck first of all. Then we want to switch over to Untap, create deck. You need to pick the game if you don't have any built already. So give the deck a title and hit create. It's this option up here, paste deck. So we want to start with the main deck. We want to just paste the list here. Then we can go back to the text file, copy the cards we want to start in play, and paste them into the play area. This is where if you had a sideboard, it would appear down here under where it says sideboard. Then you would copy that, you would go to sideboard and you would paste it into here, and then you hit import cards. And so as we can see, all the cards have been imported correctly. The only difference really is that it's in the opposite order to how they appear in the text file, which shouldn't matter when it comes to actually playing the game on Untap. So then from here, you would just go up here, click save, and there's the deck we just imported. So that's the main process of how to do this. There is one thing I want to bring to your attention before I finish this video. Let's load another deck that I've got built here, this Mecha Freezer. This will show us the issue, and I also need to find a card to add to it. We need to get the Skillless Freezer from Rise of the Unison Warrior. There it is. We want to add that to our deck. Let's chuck down at the bottom here. Then we want to export this deck again out as, let's just call it Mecha. Go back over to here, open this text file. Then we want to copy, switch back over to Untap, create deck. Now, because we have a Dragon Ball Super deck built, it will default to Dragon Ball Super. Mecha again. Paste deck. Paste the main deck in here. Go up here, get the leader. And some of you may have already spotted what the issue might be. So then we import deck. And so in this case, most of the things have been imported correctly. But if we look up here at the leader, this is not the Mecha Freezer leader. This is the Set 1 Golden Freezer leader. And if we look down here in the main deck where we added that Skillless Freezer from Set 10, it's put the Set 1 Golden Freezer leader again. This is just because, as we can see here, it just lists it as Freezer. So when you import into Untap, it just goes for, I'm assuming, whatever Freezer was first in the database. Now this, I believe, is an issue with Untap, because the same thing happens if you import a deck from Shenron's Lair. It will sometimes get the wrong card if there are two cards with the same name, because that's the issue here, is that there are multiple cards with the name just being Freezer, whether it's the leader or in the case of like skillless cards. So basically the thing you need to do in this case is just get rid of it and look for the correct leader or card. So in this case it would be this Mecha Freezer leader. Put down to 1 because I have default to put playsets in there, and then you save the deck there. So now this would be the correct Mecha Freezer deck that's it for this video. That's how to import a deck from OCTGN into Untap. There doesn't seem to be a good way I can find of taking a deck from Untap and putting it into OCTGN. If anyone knows how to do that, let me know in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching.